Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Dustin Feyder, author of the book Red Twilight. I was just talking to a few of my friends about a somewhat deep subject, and again, I'm not sure how I feel about this, so I wanted to bring it to you to see what your thoughts are on the matter. Our discussion stemmed from what is the function of justice? Is it to punish criminals or to curb behavior? And then what do you do with the truly sick amongst these people? Those who hurt each other for the sheer enjoyment of it, or hurt themselves. Now, I've known a lot of people who have been to prison, mostly for non-violent reasons. People who went to jail for possession of controlled substances or controlled materials. Soldiers who came home from the Marine Corps and brought their USMC K-bars with them. A knife that is simply not regulation to be carried in this state. The simple action of owning this weapon could get you arrested in the state of Minnesota. If you happen to have a doctor's prescription for a certain amount of painkiller, there is actually a legal limit to how much you are allowed to have in your house, and if you exceed that amount, that's considered a crime. Well, this suggests that you're trying to curb behavior, which I guess makes sense to some extent. There needs to be some level of obedience, otherwise you end up having to trade away rights to protect each other. Most of us are alright with that, I guess. But that kind of gets away from the whole point of what I'm really getting at. The point I'm getting at is, what is the purpose of justice? What do you actually want to accomplish? And how do you want to accomplish it? There seems to be two schools of thoughts in this regard. There are people who believe that those who commit crimes need to be punished adequately. Killers deserve to die. Rapists deserve to be humiliated. And thieves deserve no less. Well, I think that this whole thing of parading criminals out to embarrass them is a bit of a biblical idea. And I'm not sure if it fits well into the way that we perceive the world today. But what's the alternative? Do we take people who would hurt us or each other and simply lock them in a box for the rest of their natural existence? Maybe. We don't have many other choices, do we? I guess dead men don't tell tales, so it would be sensible to actually seriously do that. Take those who committed crimes and put them in a box with a stenographer for the rest of their existence. Wait till they want to talk. Figure out what we really can about who they are and why they did the things they did. Chances are if we caught up with them, we already know how. Why is the more important question. What convinces people to hurt each other? What convinces them to do things that they know will do harm to themselves? Now, I personally feel like people who commit nonviolent offenses probably deserve lesser sentences than they get, if any at all. If your crime is nothing more than possession of a controlled material, why do you deserve to be treated the same way as those who would take that controlled substance and use it as an instrument of terror? It's a complicated question. How do you deal with these things? What is the right answer? I guess that's my real question to you, YouTube. What do you do with people who want to hurt you? What is the function of law? What is the best way to execute it? 50-50 chance, I guess. Do you want to affect punishment or behavior? If you want to punish someone, how do you do it? If you want to influence behavior, is there a better way? Thank you, YouTube. My Kickstarter is still in effect. I'll post a link in the description below. Thank you very much. Have a good day.